What's up, guys? This is DBAMZ Gaming coming at you with the second episode of our Newcastle United Manager Mode. If you guys remember, our last episode was just a quick intro to the squad, but we're going to jump straight into our three friendly matches here, as the first one is against Real Valladolid. Don't know how to pronounce that name, I always just go by Valladolid, but clearly looking at it, it's wrong. But again, it's only a friendly match, but we will be playing our first team squad just to see how we rank up and maybe just get a little bit familiar with some of our players. As you can see here, at home at St. James Park. Happy they changed it back from what it was before. I think it was Sports Direct. Not 100% sure, but again, it's a lot nicer name in my opinion. But here we go, walking by the bench or by the other team. You know, friendly handshakes in a friendly match. But you know, when it comes to the Barclay season, none of this rubbish. But I don't know, just my first match on World Class. That's what I was gonna get to. I've been usually playing on professional, but like, you know, sometimes like when you're in those grooves, you know, professional is really easy. And then, you know, like sometimes when you're just completely out of it, it's just tough as hell. But we'll try World Class, so that means I'm going to have to be on my A game like every game of the year. And again, I'll make sure for the next video for this intro, maybe cut it down a little bit, because I do not know how long I can talk about random stuff like this. But here you go, take a quick look at our starting 11 here. We haven't added anybody on into our starting 11 team. We did add Jesse Rodriguez, Yassine Benzia, and even Connor Wickham. And two of them will actually make an appearance in this game at halftime. Because of the whole match fitness, I like to sub my two strikers on and off, like halftime of every game. So then all of them stay happy, and then what's it called, stamina to energy. But here we go. The first chance of the game will go to Real Valladolid here. And it's a very nice play, nice chip through the air, but cruel and a great defensive play, to be honest. It wasn't really cruel, but I mean, we got lucky there. We'll quickly go to this quick counter attack here. It's a nice build up by our team, not gonna lie. As here, Cisse gets the ball, sends it over to Caballé, and he has a little break to the net. He'll shoot blocked, but you know, that's a constant theme. And a little bit afterwards, nice. Awful throwing, actually. What am I saying? Nice. But here comes Tiote. He will send in Cisse, but blocked again. Like, I cannot deal with the blocks in this game. But, you know, I just got to keep trying here. As Real Valladolid again, spreading the ball nicely here from both sides of the pitch. But it's turned over here. Great play by Gutierrez. Bring it up to Caballé, who I find is a really strong midfielder in this game. And probably like the catalyst of our midfield. But Cisse there cuts in, shoots, and a great save by the keeper. But that will earn us a corner here. As you can see, very nice fake shot there. Get some room and can't really do much there. But, you know, maybe Capela's on this corner. I don't know. So we'll have Caballé to cross it in. And Colaccini, what a goal. Oh my god, that's a nice way to start this series off. Wow, I don't know if I can top that goal for the rest of the year, to be honest. But we'll take a look at this again. Colaccini just does a over-the-head kick. Scissors kick, I guess, but here we go. Real Valladolid right after our goal here comes down the field, working the ball nicely in the box, but luckily our defense did not collapse, and we will be able to move the ball down the field. And here we go, nice counter. Again, like, the biggest thing that I had this game that was going on was counterattacks. It seemed like every time, like, Real Valladolid would get caught up in the attack, but we'd just be able to get some chance on the other side. So here's another corner, and Colaccini, will he hit it again? No. And Yang Mabai, I don't know how to say his name correctly, just goes wide. But that's going to do it for halftime in this match. It's been a pretty even game except for that goal, like that corner on us. And here we go, we're going to sub on Rodriguez and Benzia. But this game has been played a lot more on midfield. It's kind of been just like a left and right kind of game, just going from one side to the other. And so here we go, they open up the quick, and look at this, cruel, oh god. And that will just go wide, so we avoid a bullet there. But it is going to be a corner kick, so they're coming flying out of the second half here. And the cross again, but Cruel with a fantastic save. And we will just clear it out of danger. So Real Valladolid, they're going for a nice tie, or even trying to win this game still. But here we go, Rodriguez up to Caballé. Caballé has all day. The finesse shot and gets saved. Benzia, and oh my god, how did he miss that chance? But here, Real Valladolid again, working the wing nicely. He crosses it in, but right to Cruel. And the one thing I had a little trouble with this game was kind of like clearing the ball when they pressure you, like right here. you'll see in the next 2 games too. It's not really an fact of panicking. It's just like nothing's available. So I'm like, I try not to make a mistake, but then that clearly makes me make a mistake. But you can see right there, Real Valladolid gets a corner out of it again, and Krul again right there. Simple save though. But here we go, Stanton again here. You can see here, 90th minute, and Krul just sort of clears it there, and they have ball again. But luckily we get the ball, and we will clear it away here. And that will be the first win under the belt for our career here. It's just a friendly match, but it's always nice to get the win in front of our home crowd especially. But, just if we can play a little bit better in our back four, just the whole turnover aspect of soccer, if we can limit that, I think we'll be a strong team. And even the next 2 friendly games, that's probably going to be their major concern here, just to make sure that we don't give free goals. Because right now, that's the only thing that I'm kind of finding difficult. I mean, we only scored 1 goal, and it was off kind of a fluke corner, you can say. Because I guarantee I will not score another bicycle kick or a scissors kick with Colaccini. Ever. And if I do, well, then that guy is going to get a nice contract. But that'll do it for this game. That was a good competition. And we do have some reports here from both PSG and Grasshopper, because we were going for Marco Verratti and Isa Tajrovic. So Verratti here, they want 15 mil, and we're just going to try to be a little stingy with the money and offer 11. And again, we do have time before the season starts, so I mean we're not in an urgent rush to sign Verratti. And again here, Tajrovic, they wanted, 9 mil, we'll offer 8 again. So again, second match here, and we will be traveling to France, so probably half of our team's family and friends are going to be in the stadium. We'll be playing FC Nantes. And Nantes is a familiar name to me, and it has something to do with a historical event. I just can't, quite frankly, remember what it was at Nantes. I still don't remember actually. But right now, it doesn't really matter about the past, about the present. And again, we're playing most of our starting 11 squad, I want to say. I think we have a couple of players in midfield that are different, like Sissoko, I think is going to get a start. But the one thing I realized that's different between world class and professional is that your players' fatigue and energy is a lot higher in world class after professional. So I mean, if you simulate, say, advance a couple of days to your next friendly match, most of your starters are ready to go. But when you play on professional, when I sometimes say in another manager mode, my teams, I have to completely swap out the entire 11. So that's the one cool thing I guess you can say about world class. Maybe if the year goes on they get more tired, that'd make more sense. And obviously with the Barclays scheduling, and obviously we have Capital One Cup and FA Cup too in the first year, we're going to need a good roster depth. So that's what we're trying to go for now, because you realize I haven't gone for any of those big players yet. I mean, with our budget that we had, we could have maybe bought a player up in the $25-30 million range, but we're trying to build this team to for the next couple of years, so we can go into Champions League or Europa next year, and then that we can have squads that can compete in all the major events. But FC Nantes there comes really close to take the lead there early on. But here, Gutierrez starts to play by causing the turnover, and we did a really good job of spreading the ball from both sides of the field. As I go Debuchy to Remy, and Remy will spot out Gutierrez. Gutierrez with the shot, and that will get past the keeper. And we are up 1-0 right before halftime too. But yeah, that was a really slow first half. I couldn't really show you that much. I mean, it wasn't entertaining to me to even play it at that point. But here you go again. This keeper here makes a horrible mistake, but they clear it luckily. Only for a quick second though, but nothing came out of it. But there you go, Debuchy, great turnover to Gosling. Gosling finds Benzia that we subbed, or Wickham, sorry. And Wickham, the new man from Sunderland that we bought, almost got his first goal as a member of Newcastle. As you can see, he broke free. And for the first time you looked at it, I thought he just completely roofed it or balled it. But keeper came out with a very nice save. And off the corner here, they can't clear it completely. Gosling with a really easy shot, but Benzia is there for the rebound. And the Frenchman has his first goal as well for his new team, Newcastle. And again, it's only a friendly match, but you know what? It's good for him. Good to see him get a goal, actually. But here we go, Caballé up to Sissoko. Nice play again. And Benzia again, and what class by the whole team there. And Benzia, the critical finish. And we are up 2-0. Or 3-0, what am I saying? But here we go, right off the kickoff here. FC Nantes just trying to move the ball a little bit, and good play by Sissoko. Turns it over to Benzia. Benzia just muscles his way. Connor Wickham, and he will slide it by a motionless keeper. I mean, that keeper was just stunned there, and Connor Wickham will also get his first goal as a member of Newcastle. And we struck late a couple times here, and that score maybe is not the truth. I mean, it was a close game until half, but I mean, we did a good job of opening that game up in the second half, or primarily just in like the last 20-30 minutes of that half. But a win is a win, so we're looking quite impressive so far. And PSG again will decline Verratti's offer, and they want 15 mil. I'm gonna offer 13. Yeah, I know, I'm trying to get some money here, save some money, right? But then Grasshopper, I think they will accept their offer here. Or I think Hajrovic will accept his offer. But we have an offer for Cissé, for Testad Rene. We're obviously not looking to sell him at the moment. We don't have any viable replacement for him at the moment. And plus, I want to see how good him and Remy do together. But here's what I was talking about right now. Hajrovic, they accept the $8 million bid for him. And we will offer him his wage that he wants. And probably put him as a squad rotation player. Because he will probably play a lot, actually. But when we can get the first team on, I'll put the first team on, of course. So here we go. We offer him his wage. And hopefully we get a nice reply. But here's our biggest test of the friendlies. We're at home against Roma. And Roma is probably one of the top 4 teams in Serie A. Maybe behind like Juve, Napoli, Milan. Maybe they fall around like 4th or 5th. But they have a good team. They got nice additions in this game too, in real life too. They got Strootman, Lalic, just a bunch of quality players now. And they could probably be a possible threat in Serie A this year too. But again, this is just a good test. I mean, this is all what friendlies are for. Just to see, like, get some experience for your players and see how you compare to other teams. Because maybe next year, if we fall under Champions League Europa, we might have to play Roma. It's not out of the question, but here we go again. Sold out to St. James Park in our starting 11 there. Like I said, we're playing our full 11 here. We're going for the win. The Roma's going for the win too, and you can see there's how our formation layout is. Hopefully Cissé and Remy, I haven't seen much from them for the last couple of games here. Just want to see if they get some kind of action here. But Roma did play a couple of their second rotation players, like Tim Jedva. I know he's a very young, prosperous center back, but he's not their starting 11, obviously. But we get an early chance right away here as Ben Arfa. And we're doing some nice work there, crosses it in, but obviously Skokorbski was right there. But Roma, after that point, they were dominating us in the first half as Florenzi will take a nice shot, but Krul with a huge save. And just like right again here, Destero, quality player, but Krul will break up the through ball. And Roma was just attacking us from like left, right, and center here. Destero with another shot or header, but Krul again kept us in this first half. And again, Bradley with a quality pass, and he cannot finish it. And again, we cleared it somehow, but here we go, Roma again, and oh, that just went wide. But here we go on another counterattack. Caballé, a quality through ball to Remy, and he will score his first goal for us this preseason. I don't say why preseason, but there we go. That's what we're looking for. I mean, we've been outplayed this whole first half, but Remy and Caballé connect with that French chemistry, and that will get us the lead here. And 40th minute here. Now we kind of got some motivation here. Ben Arfa just being able to walk in and just pass the net on that finesse shot. Boy, would that have been something nice. But here we go. Strootman somehow just finds his way past our defenders. And he will notch one right before halftime here. And he will go celebrate in that one corner over there and salute all 10 Roma fans that are here. But that will do it for the first half here. It's been a good game so far. Defensive game too, but here we go. And Roma again, but Krul. Krul's been a really good goalie. And his rating, I think, is way underrated for him. Maybe the fact that he's 26, but Strootman again on that quality through ball finds his way in. You can see that was an easy shot for him. I mean, when we give him that much room, that close to the goal, I can't blame Krul for that. Just got to get better at defending. You can see Kolic, he's kind of stuttered looking at it. I don't know. But here we go again. 60th minute here. Stanton crosses it in. Roma can't clear it out completely. And Tiote blasts one from outside the box into the bottom corner. And this game is going to be knotted at 2. So all of a sudden, after a stingy first half, both teams strike in the first 15 minutes. And so here we go. See, this is what I was talking about. I can't clear it, and Lalich scores right away. I don't know what happened. I thought he was open, and I was just kind of panicking. So that's the one thing I'm going to have to improve. This is going to get real ugly. So we're down 3-2, 85th minute. Gosling sends to Rodriguez, and oh my god, what a ridiculous scene of events. But Gutierrez finds Gosling here, 89th minute, and Benzia tips it, and he will score. Yassine Benzia, the Frenchman, has tied the match up in the 89th minute. And I know it's a friendly match again, but you like to see that from your young striker here. That was a shot, to be honest, I'm not going to lie. But Benzia has the awareness to knock it down and bury it into the empty net. But Roma wasn't settled yet here, as they're going to try marching down the field late here. To Rossi, to Panic. Panic here gets by one defender. And he's going to walk in, and Krul with a massive save. And that will preserve the 3-3 tie. So that was a pretty exciting game to end our friendlies. But the one concern is our defending. I mean, if we allow 3 goals a game, we might get relegated, to be honest. But we have an offer here by PSG again, saying they want 15 million. You know what? We will finally cave in and offer that 15 million for Verratti. He's a good player, high potential, and heck, him and Tiote could share the defensive mid location pretty good. And here we have Isid Tahirovic. He will accept our offer, so here's another signing, our 4th signing. And PSG finally accept. Thank God. So we're offering Verratti his contract, but he declined. He says he likes living where he is, but he says he can get convinced. And again, this is where I want to talk to you guys. I scheduled him a couple more times already, but the thing is that he's not going to come, and I don't want to pay that much for him right now because there's a lot better players. So if you guys know any good center defensive mids with a decent overall high potential or anything, they can get for cheap, just put it up in the comments down below. Again, thanks for watching. For DBAMZ Gaming, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later.